So we got the seat off and the tank kind of up and over so we can see. We had two mounting bolts here and then one at the back of the tank with an Allen. So we followed the cable, and there is a nut with a holder here. So we're just guessing 10 mil. Yep, that's what it is. So that should free us up. Excuse me. And then this is just this little rubber boot just fitted in there. We'll be able to chase it up through. All right, so we got her pulled through. Fought us a little bit off the neck right here. You see this little rubber boot. It does have a zip tie around it. I just pulled it through. Hopefully we can feed the other one through and not have to redo the zip tie. Not like we don't have extra zip ties, just trying to do as minimal as possible. And we put the new cable on. We're gonna have to put this keeper right here on the front, and then we're just gonna feed it through backwards. All right, we just use a screwdriver to pry that open a little bit, making sure that the tab is on the top, because that's where your bolt's gonna go. All right, let's start threading it through. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. We had trouble and it didn't have the stop at the end, so it's gotta go up through there and then out the down tube. We will see how easy that is. 06 Victory Vegas 8 ball. Snapped the clutch cable while riding. Of course, whatever. It's old. Ordered the only comparable cable I could find on Amazon, and it has the wrong end. It's not the round. Of course, there's no way to get that through there. Any ideas or suggestions what to do? I am stuck at this part. I do have the original keeper. And then you can tell where it snapped off at. I started running the cable just to see this is where we're at. So, any suggestions? You guys are always awesome. We are dead in the water to have a ride coming up. So, that's where I'm at. Alright, so here's where we're at on the Victory clutch cable. I ordered the Barrett clutch cable off of Amazon because of free shipping, right? So, everyone said it was comparable. It was not. It is hard to find the correct cable for an 06 Victory. They're out of business. They were bought by Indian Motorcycle, so Indian could kill the brand because there's the three main U.S. motorcycle companies: Harley, Indian, and then it was Victory. So now Victory is no longer. It is hard to find parts. So the original clutch cable had a round end that went into the barrel keeper. So what I had to do was take my very precise tool and cut off what came on it and not nip the cable, which I did. And then since the original barrel was set up for a round end, I had to drill that out. So at the end here, so what the problem was, the clutch cable comes up through here and then it goes into the assembly here. There's no way to get that through. So now I have that set. I took off the lever here. What I do is grease this up real well. Now the end will fit on there. It's hard to do with one hand here. My big end goes here. That. There we go. So that fits on. That's going to go in the clutch lever. If I don't drop it and lose it. It does have a zip tie going around this holder here. I just pushed it through there. I didn't want to cut and reuse a zip tie. Then it will feed through here. Everything's 10 mil, so we'll take off this nut from the bracket and hook it up to the shifter. Had to take the tank off, so just loosen it up a little bit so I can work this cable, get this all put back together, and she should be on the road. Still, I think I have a bad relay. I have one turn signal that's out. The bulb's good. We did rip off the harness at one point because I had it lowered. A little bigger of a guy these days, so ended up ripping off the harness. So I put the original brackets on there, unlowered it. So this has been a pain. It has been a week of me scratching my head. I didn't want to cut at that cable. I found an original on eBay for like $360, $400 after shipping and fees. So that's where we're at. Get her done. And we got it done. Wrong parts, shifts like butter, and get finally on the road. So it did have issues. Again, ordered the wrong one. Had to take the battery case out to get to the 12 mil keeper nut back there. Got it adjusted out. On her cable, ran back through, everything's together, and only had one leftover screw. Probably not an important one.